So one thing you want to keep an eye out as those numbers come in, you want to watch for some key moments and keep an eye on three states in particular: Ohio, Florida, and yes, North Carolina. So North Carolina viewers, looking at you. These states are very important for President Donald Trump if he's going to win re-election. Not as important for Joe Biden. So if any of them turn blue, it could be trouble for the president for the rest of the vote counting. But another big question is, will they even get called on election night? Keep in mind, networks will likely be slower to call states for either candidate this time around. Pollster Patrick Murray explains why.
It's going to be a tough one for any of the networks who are trying to figure out what's going on because we don't know what proportion of the vote is going to be done by mail. We know that a certain large number of voters are going to be voting by mail for the first time and don't know how that's going to work. And there could be questions about how many of them are actually counted and filled out properly.
One more thing to keep in mind, any early results we get from those states that counted those ballots early, those mail-in ballots early, will likely favor Democrats, and that's because data shows Democrats tended to vote earlier than Republicans. So that first rush of vote counting that comes in some of these states, maybe wait to see those election day tallies come in as well before you get excited or disappointed or whatever you're going to feel. Now, what this all boils down to is because of the mail-in ballots this year, it could take a lot longer to call the election for either candidate. You know, we've gotten used to the last few elections knowing who won by the end of the night, and the experts say don't be surprised if that doesn't happen this time around.